Hello and welcome to your your weekend Oracle reading for Saturday, March 9th and Sunday, March 10th. I'm Linda the Lightworker, and I'm so glad you stopped by. I just wanted to let you know that I'm back up and I have good Wi-Fi. I'm in Santa Fe now, and I'll be here for a while, I think. And I'm available for private readings, personal readings. Sorry, I got this little hair bugging me. And yeah, I would love to do a private reading for you so we can get information on what you need specifically about what's happening in your life. But for today, this is just a general reading. And if you'd like a private reading, go ahead and email me at Linda the Lightworker. I do my best to get back to you within 24 hours and get you scheduled in right away. And my rates are very reasonable. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the cards for Saturday and Sunday. It's very interesting, our reading this weekend. Okay, so we're starting off with this card. This is the garden and the gate. Now, what this card is a story about is, do you see this little girl? She's in this bountiful, this really beautiful, abundant garden, and she has everything she needs in there. And for some people, this may be a card of really noticing and appreciating all that you have. That's right. That's the big message. Noticing everything that you have all around you. This is a card about stability and about money coming in and about having everything you need. I just keep really hearing that. While there may be some money scarcity issues, everything you need is provided. So be sure to remember to notice what you have already and not get trapped into the, oh, I wish I had this and that. But here's the interesting about this card, and I know we've had her before. Do you see she is wearing the key around her neck and her gate is locked? And do you see how lush and beautiful the countryside is out there for her and all of the abundance that's out there? So this is a really great question to be looking at yourself, noticing where you are, and asking yourself, am I keeping myself super safe? Am I being too practical? Oh, listen, I know as women go, and I am officially a woman now, finally, in the state of New Mexico, after they effed up my my IDs, which was hilarious. But as a woman, I know a lot of times we tend to over-focus on the practicalities and being safe. And this card says, take a risk. You have everything that you need and you're ready to open that gate and explore what's out there. So really noticing where you're limiting yourself, especially when you're making financial choices and thinking that you won't have enough. This card is saying, you're going to have enough. Stop freaking out. Okay, so then I went to the Denis Linn deck and I said, I don't have a desk. I have to look over here to the side for my cards. So I asked, well, what is this really about? And again, this passion and pleasure card came up, and I know it's come up before. And this card is, it says, savor your life. And it is that powerful reminder of celebrating how far we've come and really enjoying the company of others. And when I was meditating on this card a little bit earlier, Spirit showed me that movie. Do you remember the movie Chocolat? And it stars, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Johnny Depp, of course, and then this amazing, beautiful French actress. And she and her little daughter were of Mayan descent, and they would travel around and sell their cocoa and make these cocoa shops, these chocolate shops. And anyway, Johnny Depp arrives as one of the bandits in these on the river, like a river rat, and they party and dance with the bandits. And this is about, it was for her to be kind of thumbing her nose at the Puritan ideas, especially during Lent, and we're going through Lent now, and really partying with those who know how to celebrate and live life. And it may be a different way than you've been living, especially if you're focused really on that priority of working, making money, saving, stability. And stability is great. That's not a bad thing. Certainty is certainly important. But when is it time to open the gates and head out? And this card says, open the gates and head out. Who knows? This could happen right in your backyard or right down your street. So when I asked Spirit for a little bit more clarity, and this is for the whole weekend, so this is food for thought over the weekend, I got this wonderful 10 of discs. Now, here's what's fun about this card is that the woman in this card is presenting her baby or her idea or her project or her declaration of the path in which she wishes to move forward on to her community, and they're welcoming and supporting her. So I don't know if you remember, but yesterday we had the woman very pregnant on the line, the 9 of discs, and then for it to fall naturally into the 10 of discs when the baby arrives, and we can celebrate this new project, this new baby, this new you. Perhaps you're reinventing yourself and you're facing life in new ways and have really shed that old shell that doesn't fit you anymore. So take notice, take inventory of who you're spending your time with and the amount of energy, and if it's a simpatico relationship, and if you're really growing. It doesn't mean that we have to be letting people go in our lives, but it allows for us to expand when we invite new people in and start broadening our circle so we can really develop our community. What's important is that you have people around you, soul sisters, soul family, soul brothers, soul parents. I have a pair of soul parents I love dearly, and really staying connected with those whom we love, and then adding to our circle, because we are about rebuilding our communities as we heal these old wounds. So I went to my divine action card and I said, so Spirit, what's the overall message that we need for this weekend? And Spirit says, quiet your mind. Really make time for yourself, that you're grounded down and that you turn that chatter off, and that we don't let that busybody mind destroy all the wonderful work that we've done so far. And remember, it is a practice. So if you've stumbled into monkey mind again, that's okay. Just remember to go back to your practice, quiet your mind. You know, one of the things that I find most helpful, and with keeping a quiet mind while going through some major transitions myself, I mean, I'm part of this human being population, and as I'm changing, evolving, and trying new things and moving out on new edges, how I keep my mind quiet is I often wake up around 4 a.m. And I always feel like that spirit is nudging me to savor the silence of 4 a.m. Now, when I was farther north, I was always just uploading videos because I had zero bandwidth and it would take hours. But now I have the beautiful, I'm in a beautiful setting where I don't have to worry about that. And I have that quick Wi-Fi, so I'm able to really sit in that meditative state in the morning and be quiet and listen to spirit and receive information and guidance at that time that really helps settle me into my whole day. And now after about a half hour or so, I might drift back into a delicious sleep before it's time for me to really wake up. Or I might just stay awake or stay in that in-between space between reality and the dream space, so that I can feel that vibration and really be bringing in that beautiful light to help me keep my vibration at that place that feels right for me. So it's just an invitation to quiet your mind and to notice where your thoughts go. I'm sorry, I'm getting my drippy nose. I'm allergic to everything here and I love it. In Santa Fe, the juniper and all sorts of beautiful plants. Doesn't matter. Quiet that mind down and enjoy your time this weekend. Have a spectacular weekend. And I'm so grateful that you stopped by. I hope you know how much I love you and how much I appreciate you. And if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and become a subscriber down below. Like, share, comment. And if you're watching this on IGTV, I invite you to come over to the YouTube channel, Linda the Lightworker, and become one of my subscribers over there, or just keep watching me on IGTV. I'm there now. Very exciting. All right, my dear, I love you, and I'll see you next time.